Picture this. You step up to serve, paddle in hand, but instead of looking across a chain-link fence at a suburban parking lot, you're staring straight into the glass facade of a 50-story skyscraper. For years, this sport belonged to Florida retirement communities and suburban driveways. Now, it's aggressively claiming territory in the densest downtown districts in the country. The driver here is a brutal real estate constraint. Cities have a hard ceiling on horizontal street-level space. You cannot easily carve out room for 4 new courts in the middle of Manhattan or Chicago's Loop because every square foot is already monetized. So, developers looked up. They are taking dead structural weight, stretches of gravel, HVAC units, and pigeon roosts, and engineering them into highly profitable dual-court amenity decks. This is the inevitable result of land scarcity. Because horizontal space has vanished, the city is forced to expand its social infrastructure vertically, permanently altering the skyline's purpose. But playing at elevation comes with financial shock. In major cities, securing a single rooftop court routinely demands between $40 and $80 for a single hour of play. At the absolute top end, private urban clubs require 5-figure initiation fees and hefty monthly dues, frequently selling out their waitlists months in advance. Traditional ground-level play offers predictable conditions and free access. The elevated urban model charges an $80 premium for food and beverage integration, but introduces environmental volatility. You trade a clear sky for blinding sun glare, unpredictable wind, and lightweight tiles that alter the physics. This leaves you with a consumer dilemma. You have to evaluate whether that steep financial premium actually buys you a better athletic experience, or if it simply funds a glossy social photo op paired with compromised playing conditions. Before you book a court, you need to understand how altitude messes with the physical mechanics of the game. Building a functional surface on a roof requires extreme engineering, just to keep a 3/4-ounce plastic ball and the players lunging after it contained. A missed step up here means plunging toward a sheer vertical drop. To mitigate that physical danger, building codes demand solid 12-foot architectural safety parapets to separate intense gameplay from the street below. Watch what solid walls do to the air. Lateral winds slam into the glass barrier, swirling into a turbulent downdraft. A standard lob shot gets caught in this turbulence, drifting off target. To survive, you must hit flat drive shots under the swirling air. The floor fights back too. Because standard concrete is too heavy for older roofs, operators rely on lightweight, suspended modular tiles. These surfaces play slower and kick off a noticeably higher bounce than you'd get on ground-level asphalt. The altitude actively fights precision. The rooftop environment inherently penalizes delicate, tournament-level strategy, forcing you to prioritize rugged adaptability over athletic consistency. Once you accept the physical quirks of the sky, you have to navigate the venue models. The dedicated social club gives you a highly structured environment with guaranteed court availability and clear league progression. This scorecard compares the private club against the public restaurant approach. The public model offers social variety and zero long-term commitment, letting you pay per visit. However, it lacks predictability. You're competing against thousands for a slot, and your opponent's skill levels vary wildly. Then there's the boutique hotel model. Here, booking a guest room effectively bundles your court access, allowing you to bypass those highly competitive public waitlists. Regardless of the venue, vertical real estate eats your time. Navigating a commercial lobby check-in, waiting on slow high-rise elevators, and finding a locker room will quickly devour the first 20 minutes of your reservation. These venues also police the experience heavily. Expect strict etiquette norms, enforce dress codes, and staff checking your bag for a USAPA-approved paddle. Paying the hourly rate is only the first hurdle. Your ability to navigate the logistical friction, the strict rules, and the heavy time constraints dictates the actual value of your booking. This decision tree maps out the optimal venue for your specific consumer profile. Choosing the wrong category for your goals guarantees a frustrating, expensive experience. If you are an urban competitor focused on skill progression, follow this path. You need the dedicated social club. The accepted compromise here is absorbing a 5-figure financial lock-in in exchange for reliable training and properly matched opponents. If you're optimizing for socializing, take the middle path. Target a public restaurant rooftop, split the $80 hourly fee among 4 friends, and accept the compromises of a heavy booking hassle and unpredictable wind conditions. For the active traveler building an itinerary, take the third route. Book a boutique hotel package. The accepted compromise is paying premium room rates, but you guarantee immediate playtime the minute you arrive in a new city. You must align your choice with your priority. A beautiful skyline view will not offset your frustration if you select a venue type that conflicts with your playing style. Playing up here requires an intentional trade-off. You actively sacrifice pure athletic integrity to gain elite social integration and striking architectural aesthetics. If you evaluate these locations strictly as sports facilities, checking for perfect surface bounces and zero wind interference, you misunderstand their function. These venues operate as highly efficient social engines, monetizing underutilized space in the middle of dense, expensive urban zones. 4 people sharing an intense, contained rhythm while suspended above a glowing city at dusk creates an energy you cannot replicate at a ground-level park. When you stop demanding a pristine athletic facility and start treating the Rooftop Premium as access to the ultimate urban social club, the steep price tag finally justifies itself.